I'm back. How's it going? How's it going, everyone? You all having a lovely Saturday, I hope. If it's Saturday in your part of the world, I'm not sure. Hey, we're going to crack on with this MS200. It's I'm saying 200, not 200T, because it's a rear handle. It's a rear handle. That's what it is. It's got that set up on it. I'll just pull it out of the box here, but you can see this whole attachment here. That's the rear handle conversion for it. But otherwise, apart from that, it's a same as the MS200T, but I call it the MS200R. So a little bit different. I haven't seen a lot of them on YouTube or anything like that. So yeah, a little bit different. But first, before we get into this, I'm going to pop you outside and we'll have a quick look at the mighty MS460. I'm going to show it to you. I'm not going to run it this time. That is coming. I just want to crack on with a bit of paid work because it's good to get the dollars coming in. You know what I mean? Support the saw addiction. So we'll pop outside. We'll have a look at it, and I'll talk you through a little bit of that before we crack on with tearing down the saw. So here we go. Outside we go. Right. So it's pretty bright and sunny here in Hamilton, New Zealand today. So we'll just take the cover off this, and there she is. Now it's a little bit dirty. I have been running it. Had a little play with it last weekend, but she is brand new. This is an older saw, but it's been fully new covers, new everything. I'll just oh yeah, there it is. It's a 25-inch Sugihara. She's a 0.6 gauge, so she's 6 gauge, 3/8, replaceable nose sprocket there. This is the Magnum, so it's running the dual port muffler. I don't know if you can quite see it there, dual port. I'll just flick it around. So you can see, oh, it's a little bit dirty. But trust me, this thing is absolutely brand new. It's mint. This new fuel tank, everything on there. Everything is brand spanking new. You can see how clean the cases are and everything. Just new. So what is the deal with this saw? Well, I've done some minor port work on it, so she flows a lot better. She's got a new type of pleated air filter in the back here, and yeah, she cranks. Ceramic bearings, running ceramic bearings on the inside. I don't know if it makes it more powerful, but the power delivery, I reckon, is a lot smoother than you'd find with a normal saw. So maybe that does make for extra power. But yeah, she is straight up a beast. So I'm really wrapped with the saw, and I'm stoked to show you guys the saw, and we'll get it up and running for you. Maybe next video. We'll see. But it's coming, guys. Anyway, I'm just gonna take this off here and put it down in the shade. And yeah, with all the other saws. I'll just put that bar cover back on. And there she is. An absolute beast of a saw. So stoked to have built that saw, have it running as good as it does. It's just is really good. We've taken down a Japanese cedar with it, and it cranks, fully cranks. But anyway, we'll get into this MS. hello to whoever is watching now. So I've got one watcher up. Hope you're enjoying Saturday. Could be Dad. Hi Dad, if it's you. Always seems to be watching. Alright, put you in your cradle. And we'll get into the saw. Sorry, blocking the lens there. Alright, so what can you see here? We've got the MS200 here, and we're just going to do a quick teardown video on this. Alright, there's the seals gasket kit, and we've got a new crankshaft because the bearings run on the inside. The inside race of the bearings is the inside of the crankshaft. So what's happened with this saw is it's got an air leak, and it's I can feel some movement this way with the bearing. So I think this crankshaft's worn because I've torn this saw down before and put everything in new into it. So a bit of movement, bit of play that way. These saws actually move back and forth like that. They do, that's okay, but it's the up and down movement that you don't want. Oh, watcher's gone now. I'm all by myself. Goodbye, watcher. So just going to loosen those bolts off and quickly get into this for the teardown. I'm not going to show you guys putting it back together. It's just going to be a short video today. But you're just loosening off those just loosening off about the T27 Torx. On the top of the cylinder head there's 4 of them, and as per usual on Stihl, and they just come right out. Okay. And we've got all new gaskets to put in here, so we will do that. All the bearings were new in here as well, so that's why I'm thinking it's the crankshaft that's a bit worn, being the inner edge of the bearings like that. It's causing the air leak and the wobble. Ooh. So that is those all out. You can see the loveliness inside there. Oh, all the nuts dropping out now. Right, we'll put that inside there in the parts box. Alright, and now we've got our exposed gasket piston here. We'll have to take this all off as well because we're gonna take it right apart. Now, I did do some pre-work on this saw, and I actually drained the oil tank, the bar oil tank, so that's a first. We'll get these dogs off here as well, and that chain catcher, because they all need to come off. Should have taken the dogs off first thing, but hey, it's alright. As long as we get them off now. But dogs are one of the first things, if you're going to do a big work on saw, that you want to take off, because I've said in previous videos that, you know, I've skinned myself and hit myself on these things so many times that I should have learnt the lesson by now. Now there's one, 2, 3, 4, 5 case bolts, 6 case bolts in these. Okay, 6 case bolts. There's one over here as well. And you just need to take all those out. And I don't think I put gasket goo in this one either, so I need to do that. I'm going to do that this time. I'm just gonna go all out to make sure there's no leaks in this one. Okay. So this is all paid work, this one. Yeah, it's going to be good. Like I said before, I want to feed that soil reduction. Thinking ahead into the future to perhaps my own saw shop or something like that, and just want a name for it first, you know. Yeah, if you guys have got any ideas for names, that'd be great. Also, if you want to like, share, or subscribe my videos, that'd be great. If you know someone who's a bit of a saw nut out there who's could benefit from any of my videos, like teardowns or whatever like that, please let them know about me. Just all helps, eh? Especially the likes and the subscriptions. If you're new to the channel, welcome along. If you're watching for the first time. Right, so I'm just gonna chuck these. I just like to separate these out because I just like to know where all my case bolts are. It's dripping out oil already. All right, see, these don't need a separator. These just come apart, so they don't need my new fandangled case separation tool. Oh, there's one more I forgot up here. I forgot these are part of the case. There's 2 of these. I always forget that one. So that's got to come out too. But these, because there's no inner race of the bearing, and the inner race of the bearing is the crankshaft itself, these just all slip apart. That's part of the reason why you get that movement, that back and forth movement on the cases, on the crankshaft in the case. So this just all comes apart now, as you can see. This all needs to come off as well. This little guard here, that's a guard for what sits against the cylinder and just protects the spark plug lead there from melting and hitting the cylinder when it gets hot. You need to just pull this spark plug right off. Okay, that went flying. Make sure you put that back on correctly too. I'll show you that when we come to the rebuild, because this just all got to pull completely apart. And there you go. You can see the bearing in there. Right, we're not going to take this bearing out. I am going to put new seals in, however, so we'll punch those seals out. Okay, but those bearings are brand new. They're good, so they're staying in there. And I'll wipe everything out of there and then wipe it all down before we get to the next video. There's another thing. So, and then I can just all slips straight apart. It's been all coated up in the bar oil now, that's leaked everywhere. But yeah, so basically that's the inner race of the bearing there, okay? Because they have no, you can see that? They have no race, okay? So they've got an outer race, but not an inner race. And so they rely on the crankshaft for that, and sometimes the crankshaft can wear and we can get a bit of wriggle in the crankshaft from that where we can get a bit of wriggle, and then we can get an air leak because it starts wobbling the seals around. So I'll just open up this new crankshaft here, and that comes complete. So you can see that. So that's a new one. You can see there's no wear on it whatsoever. Everything's just smooth. I wouldn't mind actually getting out my verniers and just seeing what difference there is, you know, because it'll be a good indicator, I think. Not that I hope they're really pretty accurate. Just want to zero them in. Zero, okay. So we just want to have a look at this side of the crankshaft, just on where the bearing sits. I got 11.98 there. Okay, and let's see what difference is on this side. 11.98. So they're both worn really well the same. Okay, so let's have a look at this side though. This is a non-worn crankshaft. That is 11.99. It's not much, isn't it? $11.99. So they're, I don't even know how to say that. There's not much difference in it. There's not much play in here. Oh, yes, there is. So it's 0.02 mils difference, roughly. Go back to the old one. So that goes. No, I don't want to do that. And that's not showing the same measurement as it was now. Oh, okay, so there we go. That's a lot different. That's a lot smaller, that one. And this side, oh, it is worn. So that flywheel side's quite worn, even though you can't hardly see it compared to this side, which is sort of around the 1200 mark. Which would be a lot better, I think. Well, I hope that's the sort of the ticket for this anyway. Otherwise, yeah. But I have heard that that can be the problem, so in my attempt to fix it, that's what I'm doing. And I will also flywheel key in there this time. I'll also endeavour to use all the sealant so that you know it's fully sealed up. I'll get this off there as well, so that's cool. And guess a proper inspection of all this down here just to make sure there's no leaks anywhere else. This can all come off. Cool. Well, that's it for my teardown video. This is as far as I'm going to go with this saw today. So that's a good, 20 minutes on the saw and showing you the teardown process, and just show you how easy these toppies are to come apart. And yeah, the next one will be probably the this going back together. Just got to really clean a lot of this oil out and everything, and get it all nice and degreased for taking that sealant on there, which we will do. But anyway, that is us for today. That's all we had time for, just a short one, just to show that last sort of tear down, and then you'll see the whole thing get put back together in due time. So hey, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time, and I might even have the 4.6 up and running, ready, cranking. We'll see. But thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, make comments. Yeah, be great. Be great to see you guys participating a bit. Be cool. Just good feedback if you've got anything that you want to see in particular. I know one said on the last video that it was great to see the noise again with the 026 running. So yeah, that's cool. We'll do some more noisy stuff. Hopefully you can take down some big gums. Well, not big gums, but some gums coming up. So maybe get some of that on video if I'm allowed to do that out at the property. We'll see. But yeah, apart from that, have a good one, guys. Still for life. I'm out. See you.